Hello, class. I'd like to answer a few more of your homework problems. So it says, suppose you received a shipment of 8 televisions. 2 of the TVs are broken. If 2 are randomly selected, compute the probability that both televisions work. What is the probability that at least one of the televisions does not work? So you can think of this as, if it says that 2 televisions are defective, right, out of 8 televisions. So if we have 8 televisions and 2 are defective, that means 6 of the 8 work, right? So 6, I'm just going to put this in parentheses, 6 out of 8 televisions work, right? So the probability of picking one of those TVs that work would be 6 out of 8, right? Because 6 of them work out of 8. Now, if the first one that I pick works, that means that the next pick, there's one less TV and there's one less working television, right? So you could think of this as, for my second pick, there's only going to be 5 working televisions out of 7, right? Because I've removed one, right? So again, let's just make sure we understand what's happening here, right? You receive a shipment of 8 televisions, right? So we have 8 televisions, and I pick 6 out of 8 that work, right? Because 2 of the televisions are defective. So if 2 out of 8 are defective, 6 out of 8 work. So for my first pick, the probability of picking one that works would be 6 out of 8. Now, after I've picked the first television and it works, the second pick, well, there's only 5 working televisions left because I've picked one. And out of 8 televisions, there's only now 7 because, again, I've removed one of the televisions. Just happened to be I removed a working television. So when I multiply this together, I get 0.535, but we have to round it 3 decimal places, so 0.536. 0.536, check answer, we get the excellent. Next, the probability that at least one of the 2 televisions does not work. So we can say, right, the probability that at least one of these will not work, we can actually subtract, right? If I were to do 1 minus 0.536, we get 0.464, 0.464, and we check our answer, and we get the fantastic. So this problem is similar to the previous problem. We have a music player, there's 7 tracks on it. You like 3 out of the 7 tracks. You're going to press the random player button, right? So it's going to randomly pick a song. Find the probability that you like both songs, right? So you pick 2 songs, and what's the probability that you like the first 2 songs? So again, this is very similar to our last problem. How many songs do we have in total? 7. So my denominator is going to be 7. And out of those 7, we like 3 of the songs. So 3 out of 7, right? That's the probability of picking the first song that I like, right? I got 3 chances out of 7. Now, what's the probability if I like the first 2 songs? So this is the first song. The second song, if I like the first song, now there's only going to be 2 left that I like. Because on my first pick, I liked one of the 3 songs. Now, on my second pick, there's only 2 songs left that I like out of 6, right? Because we've removed one of the songs. So the probability of just me liking the first song would be 3 out of 7. The probability of me liking the second song would be, well, I've removed the first song that I like, and I lower the number from 7 to 6, and we multiply these probabilities to get 0.143. 0.143. Check answer. We get the good job. Would it be unusual for you to like both of the songs? I'm going to say no. If this was less than 5%, I'd say yes. Get the right answer. The probability that you like neither song. So in this case, we could kind of do the similar math. Like the probability that I don't like the first song. Well, if I only like 3 out of the 7 songs, that means I don't like 4 out of the 7 songs. And then for my second pick, I wouldn't like 3 out of the 6 songs. And when I multiply those together, It's 0.286 because we're going to round. 0.286. I'll check answer, and we get the good job. So to answer part C, the probability that you like exactly one song, I kind of, on a quick spreadsheet, I mapped out all of the probabilities, right? The probability that you like both songs, plus the probability that you like neither songs, plus the probability that you like exactly one song. Those are all your possible probabilities. So when you sum them, it has to equal 1, right? So now what are we looking for? We're looking for the probability that I like exactly one song. So if I subtract these two probabilities from both sides of this equal sign, you would end up with 1 minus likes both minus likes neither, right? Right? If I subtract these two, I would bring it to the other side of the equal sign, and I'm left with exactly 1, right? Probability of exactly 1. This is what we're looking for, right? Probability that we have like exactly 1. So if I do 1 minus probability of likes both, we figured that out already, it's up here, minus the probability that we like neither, that's this one over here, that should give me the probability that we like exactly 1. So if I did 0.143 minus 0.286, 1 minus all of these, I end up with 0.571. I check answer, and we get the good job. Now for part D, it says redo questions A through C if a song can be replayed before all songs are played. So for parts A, B, and C, each song was played once, right? So if, I don't know, if I logged song XYZ and it came up first, XYZ couldn't come up again. Now they're saying a song could come up twice in a row, 2 times, right? The songs can be repeated. So the probability that I like both songs, if all of the songs can be replayed, well, that would be, instead of 3 out of 7 times 2 out of 6, I believe that would be 3 divided by 7 times 3 divided by 7. I press check. I get 0.184. Check answer. We get the well done. For the next one, the probability that I like neither song. So remember, there's 4 out of 7 songs I do not like. So this would be 4 divided by 7 times 4 divided by 7. Right? Those are the songs I do not like. Uh-oh. Let's go back. I made a typo somewhere. I forgot the 7. There we go. So this should be 0.327. Check answer. We get the excellent. And then the last part is the probability that you like exactly one song. Well, just like we did before, we know what all the probabilities are. So if I do 1 minus 0.184 minus 0.327, I think that covers everything. I check my answer, and I get 0.489. And we get the well done. Thank you for watching.